What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Well, it's time once again for another update on the HO scale layout above the garage, the Glenmont Valley Railroad. Well, now that all the elevation except the bridge is done for the coal mine section, I can finally move on to the regular DCC area of the layout in the main room. I don't have a lot of plywood to get some of that done, but it's time to run some bus wires and get that out of the way. And also I need to lay some track and cork and all that stuff underneath the coal mine before I secure all that down. So let's get after that. Take a look. Well, before I do anything else like lay plywood, there's always that debate, oh, I can start laying track. No, you can lay track whenever you want. But before I lay any of this plywood down or anything else, I'm going to go ahead and run my bus lines all the way around. That way my old decrepit butt don't have to crawl under there and feed it through every single hole. That's everything pre-drill. Save a lot of time. Won't have to be under there. Plus they're all nice and straight. You don't got a hole going this way. So yeah, I mean, there's people that, lay your plywood, start laying track. And then, you've got to climb under there and drill. And it's like, no, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I can just stand here and just feed it through every hole. And besides, I don't have the plywood right now to put this down. What I'm going to do this is a DC section up here, and this is DCC. I'm going to use 14 gauge. I just grabbed speaker wire for that one, because when you get it that way, it's half the price. I don't know why speaker wire's cheaper than regular wires. Both the same thickness, both the same amount of strands. The speaker wire always is. DC, I'm going to go black and red, and DCC, I'm going to go red and white. My white spool's up at the house. I got to go back up there anyway, no big deal. So let's get started. Enough talking. Real quick, one of my other issues is I still have not figured out where I want the command center to be, basically. I don't know where I want my power packs. I don't know where I actually want to wire into the DCC and the DC system. So I got to figure that out before I start running wire. There we go, just like that. Now, when I do my blue and white ones, see, I can just throw them right through these holes. Right now, the DC goes through these. So much easier than being underneath this layout. Look how fast this is going. Fantastic. Like I said, for the DC, see, you can just, look at that, right through. I don't got to get under there and do all that crazy stuff. Now, there are a few holes I still got to drill here and there. But for most of it, 98% of the holes are drilled. All right, so the DC bus is in. Made it so much better doing it before you finish anything. It's all the way around the room, all the way in the back. Ran everything underneath here. Stopped it right there, started it there. So I just dropped feeders straight down instead of running it through there. Because that you'll see. This will be buried. Went back up to the house, got my white wire, so now let's pull that. And that's pretty cool. Found another use for my benchwork buddy. It's definitely my buddy right now. Stuck both my spools of wire on the paper towel holder. I'll just be able to pull. And that is so much easier to crawl up under this layout. Everything just slides right in real nice. Awesome. Bam, bam, bam. No hurt knees here. Well, there we go. Both DCC and DC bus line has been run. So I'll be not fussing with that once the top is on. Yep. Now the only crawling underneath the layout I need to do is when I actually have to connect up track or switches or lights. But that's just in one spot, not up under there doing every single hole to get the bus wire through. Turned out pretty nice. I like it. So my next plan of attack is to get the track laid under there so I can secure down the top for the coal mine. I've got that section and I've got this section. But cork road bed over the past couple years have been really hard to get a hold of. And when somebody has it, they overcharge you for it. So this is what I got for here. On occasion, I'll go dumpster diving in a sense. I'm always looking through trash, find scrap metals and things. And one day I came across Almost a whole case of these. These are for billboards. And they are the exact same thickness as the cork roadbed. Perfect. So in the hidden areas that won't be seen, I'm going to use these sheets of cork. That way I can save money on this cork roadbed here. I'm not going to cut it like the roadbed. I'm just going to cut the entire width. And that'll be the roadbed and the tunnels. Since this one's not cut very strangely like the other one, it'll be easy just to lay and glue and cut down. I'm going to start with this section first. There we go. I got the first side. The pieces are cut and fit. I only glued just one piece down. I'm going to have to find some stuff that, before I glue all this, I want to make sure they fit. But I need a lot of things to hold all these down. They're only 12 by 12 squares. They're not now, of course, but 12 inches, 12 inches, 12 inches. So I'll have to find some stuff before I glue it. Now I'll cut and fit this side and see how it works out. And I got that section all cut and fit. None of it's glued down yet. Like I said, I got to find a bunch of things to weight these down. But at least they're all cut, fit, and ready to be glued. Ooh, there you go. One more step closer to getting some track laid. I can't wait to lay some track. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I want to run some trains. Dying to run some trains. I got a shout out, as I always do. I love to shout people out and share the channel. And this one comes from our good buddy, Dwight from the Curly Express. Take a look. You guys know I'm constantly shouting out people. I love sharing people out to support the channel. I love sharing everybody that I can. But we need to, again, get Dwight above that 1,000 sub mark. Please share him out on your Facebooks, your Instagrams, whatever. Let's get him above the 1,000, please. It doesn't take much. Just give him a little nudge out there. We need to get him up there. Dwight's a good guy. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel, watches videos. I'm happy that you enjoy the layout updates, and I hope to have more soon for you. So stay tuned. All right, till next time, like, share, subscribe. Don't cost nothing. Hit that button. Happy out.